Hello, Los Angeles Lakers fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. Kawhi Leonard has always been one of the most talked about names when it comes to NBA market movements. But what has been circulating behind the scenes in recent days has left fans and analysts absolutely stunned. Sources close to the player suggest that he has accepted an offer to join the Los Angeles Lakers, which, if confirmed, would represent a historic shift in the dynamics of the Western Conference. Imagining Leonard wearing the purple and gold jersey is something that, until a few months ago, seemed almost unthinkable, especially considering his solid trajectory with the Clippers, where he built not only his reputation as one of the best forwards in the league, but also a respectful relationship with the fans and the organization. The speculation centers around financial terms and the potential impact his arrival could have on the Lakers roster, which already features high-profile stars. Some analysts argue that Leonard's presence could instantly transform the team into a favorite in any matchup during the season, while others raise questions about how a player who has always valued a more private lifestyle, away from the intense media spotlight, would adapt to Los Angeles, particularly with a franchise that naturally attracts massive attention. The conversation around this rumor isn't limited to numbers or performance alone. It involves leadership, team chemistry, and how his inclusion might redefine roles on and off the court. Rumors have intensified as sources close to the Lakers front office hint at discreet meetings and negotiations that have taken place away from public attention. Leonard's potential move would not just be a player transfer. It would be a seismic shock to the NBA market, affecting not only the Clippers and the Lakers, but the entire Western Conference and, to some extent, the Eastern Conference as well. The arrival of a player of his caliber could prompt deep strategic changes, from redefining roles within the squad to adjustments in game tactics. At the same time, this news has left Clippers fans in a mix of disbelief and frustration, as losing a player of Leonard's stature is never easily digested, especially considering his importance during decisive moments of high-stakes games. The speculation also stretches into the league's inner workings, with agents and executives discussing how such a transfer could shift competitive balance, with some suggesting this could be the perfect window for the Lakers to consolidate a truly dominant team. Every interview, tweet, and insider post is scrutinized, creating an atmosphere where fans and critics alike are on constant alert, debating the implications and analyzing the story as it unfolds in real time. It's not just a matter of talent or statistics, it's about narrative, legacy, and timing. Leonard has always been seen as a player who pursues not just individual accomplishments, but the chance to leave a lasting mark. The possibility of teaming up with LeBron James and Anthony Davis in Los Angeles creates a combination that could redefine the concept of a super team in modern NBA history. The impact of such a move goes far beyond points per game or rebounds per contest. It involves player chemistry, coaching adaptation, and not least, the fans' reaction. Every detail, from locker room assignment to minute distribution during critical matchups, is the subject of intense speculation. If Leonard officially accepts the offer, the Lakers will face a series of challenges in balancing sky-high expectations with the need to maintain cohesion and motivation across the roster. The media scrutiny in Los Angeles is famously relentless, and the first season with Leonard would test patience, resilience, and strategic skill both on and off the court, as every move is observed and dissected, shaping a story that extends beyond mere basketball performance. Some analysts raise questions about how this possible move could alter the landscape for other teams, especially direct rivals in the Western Conference, such as the Golden State Warriors and Phoenix Suns, who would need to rethink game strategies and possibly consider additional reinforcements to maintain competitive balance. The ripple effect could even extend to teams in the Eastern Conference, as significant moves in the West often trigger chain reactions nationwide. Moreover, the media spotlight on Leonard would intensify dramatically, given that the Lakers historically attract more attention than most franchises, adding pressure to a player accustomed to a relatively low-profile routine. Meanwhile, Clippers fans express mixed feelings on social media, debating whether Leonard's departure could open opportunities for emerging stars or represent an almost irreparable blow to the team's title ambitions. Every rumor, insider tip, and contract negotiation leak is dissected and amplified, creating a scenario where facts and speculation are almost inseparable, making the story of Leonard possibly joining the Lakers one of the most discussed and polarizing topics in the NBA today. The transfer market has never been faster, and the news of Leonard potentially heading to the Lakers could trigger a wave of speculation about future moves by other high-caliber players, creating a cascade effect that keeps executives and agents constantly on edge. Should Leonard decide to accept the offer, it will be fascinating to observe how the franchise handles contracts, negotiations, and internal adjustments to accommodate a player of his caliber without disrupting team harmony. The presence of a star with his experience could also directly influence young prospects on the team, providing lessons not just in performance but in professionalism, discipline, and handling pressure. At the same time, the expectations to win and satisfy an eager and demanding fan base will be enormous, with every defeat magnified on social media and sports outlets, adding complexity and tension to Leonard's potential debut. All of this contributes to a landscape full of uncertainty, yet undeniably captivating, turning rumors into a spectacle of their own, worthy of continuous analysis and discussion as the story develops in real time. As the speculation spreads, questions arise about the psychological impact of such a change, both for Leonard and for the players already on the Lakers roster, adapting to a new system, daily life alongside established stars, and meeting the expectations of a fan base that tolerates nothing less than championships, are challenges that could define the next phase of his career. Sports media has already begun sketching scenarios, imagining combinations of plays, offensive and defensive strategies, and how player chemistry might evolve. Every detail, from practices to road trips, is being analyzed through the lens of Leonard's possible impact, with every rumor about contract negotiations dissected and debated. This environment blurs the line between reality and speculation, transforming the narrative surrounding a potential move into a cultural phenomenon that mobilizes fans, analysts, and curious observers worldwide. Every development is scrutinized, fueling endless discussion and anticipation, all leading to one central question: will Kawhi Leonard truly join the Los Angeles Lakers, and, if so, redefine the future of the league in a profoundly impactful way? The potential signing of Kawhi Leonard by the Los Angeles Lakers has sparked endless speculation about how this could reshape the league, both on and off the court. Experts and insiders are already debating how the team's style of play would evolve with his arrival, considering Leonard's reputation as a disciplined, methodical, and highly efficient two-way player. Unlike many stars who rely heavily on flashy offensive displays, Leonard brings a balanced, almost surgical approach to both ends of the court, which could complement the Lakers' existing core in ways that are not immediately obvious. Analysts suggest that integrating him would require subtle yet critical adjustments in rotations, offensive sets, and defensive assignments, ensuring that his presence maximizes team efficiency without creating friction among established stars. The ripple effect could be enormous, forcing opposing coaches to rethink defensive strategies and forcing players across the league to adjust their own approaches. Meanwhile, fans are already imagining scenarios where Leonard becomes the missing link for championship contention, fueling online debates, viral posts, and countless speculative videos. The narrative is so charged that every minor update from insiders or social media leaks immediately becomes headline news, with fans interpreting gestures, cryptic statements, or even subtle photos as potential confirmations of the move. In this environment, the line between rumor and reality blurs, and every speculation feeds the anticipation of what could be one of the most significant transfers in NBA history. The psychological implications of Leonard potentially joining the Lakers also spark intense debate, transitioning from a team where he was a central figure to a roster that already contains multiple superstars could present challenges in terms of ego management, leadership balance, and maintaining focus under extreme scrutiny. Some commentators argue that Leonard thrives under pressure, pointing to his calm demeanor during high-stakes playoff moments, while others suggest that the intense media attention surrounding the Lakers could introduce unprecedented stress. Beyond personal adjustments, team chemistry becomes a focal point. Players accustomed to existing hierarchies may have to navigate subtle shifts in dynamics, accommodating Leonard's particular style and presence. These nuances, though invisible in box scores, are crucial for sustained success. The way coaching staff approaches these adjustments could determine whether Leonard's potential tenure with the Lakers becomes legendary or frustratingly unfulfilled. Fans and analysts alike are dissecting past examples of high-profile acquisitions across the league, comparing situations where star players successfully integrated with established cores, and others where friction derailed team potential. Each analysis adds another layer to the speculation, keeping the story alive and fueling a narrative that captivates both casual observers and die-hard enthusiasts. The financial implications of such a move are another aspect of intense discussion. Leonard's contract would likely be structured in a way that maximizes flexibility while honoring his value, but it could also influence salary cap decisions and potential trades involving other players. Executives from rival teams are already rumored to be reevaluating their own strategies, anticipating a domino effect that could lead to unexpected deals, free agent signings, or mid-season adjustments. The Lakers, meanwhile, would need to carefully balance the allure of a superstar acquisition with maintaining depth and balance across their roster. This delicate equilibrium raises questions about prioritizing short-term championships versus long-term sustainability. Social media platforms amplify every financial rumor, with fans speculating about trade-offs, potential departures, and hidden clauses, often blending fact with conjecture in ways that further fuel excitement. The market speculation is almost as fascinating as the potential on-court outcomes, creating a multi-layered narrative that extends beyond the hardwood and into boardrooms, contract negotiations, and strategic planning across the league. Every move, real or rumored, contributes to a story that has captured global attention, making Leonard's potential Lakers debut one of the most anticipated developments in recent basketball history. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, strategically integrating Leonard into the Lakers lineup opens endless possibilities, each analyzed with precision by commentators and fans alike. His defensive prowess could allow the team to switch defensive schemes mid-game, apply unprecedented pressure on opposing stars, and redefine matchups across the Western Conference. Offensively, Leonard's ability to read plays, make smart cuts, and efficiently score without monopolizing possession could complement the talents of LeBron James and Anthony Davis in ways that create a multi-dimensional attack. Rarely seen at the professional level, the combination of elite scoring, lockdown defense, and championship experience could instantly elevate the Lakers' profile as a dominant force. At the same time, coaches would face the challenge of balancing minutes, optimizing rotations, and ensuring that Leonard's presence amplifies rather than disrupts existing team dynamics. Fans are already imagining specific scenarios where key playoff matchups might be decided by Leonard's impact, leading to endless social media debates about strategy, matchups, and potential outcomes. Every hypothetical lineup, defensive scheme, or offensive set is analyzed and discussed, as though it were a critical preview of history in the making, which demonstrates how deeply this rumor has permeated basketball culture. Culturally, Leonard joining the Lakers would have implications far beyond basketball. The franchise carries an enormous global brand, and adding a player of his stature would instantly attract attention from sponsors, media outlets, and international audiences. Marketing campaigns, merchandise sales, and social media engagement could spike dramatically, creating opportunities and pressures rarely seen with other teams. Leonard himself, known for his composed and private nature, would have to navigate this attention carefully, balancing personal focus with the unavoidable spotlight. Meanwhile, debates emerge about how his personality will mesh with the star-studded and often media-savvy Lakers environment. Will his quiet professionalism elevate the team's culture, or will the sudden surge in attention create unforeseen challenges? These questions, while speculative, drive conversations in sports circles far beyond standard analysis, creating a narrative where business, culture, and on-court strategy are all intertwined. Every article, podcast, and video discussing the move amplifies the rumor, making the potential signing a phenomenon that extends beyond sport into entertainment and popular culture, capturing the imaginations of millions of fans worldwide. Finally, the suspense surrounding Leonard's possible Lakers transfer continues to dominate headlines because of the uncertainty that surrounds it. No official confirmation has emerged, leaving room for endless speculation about timing, contract details, and the strategic implications for both the Clippers and the Lakers. Analysts continue to imagine scenarios that could unfold on opening night, during playoff matchups, or in the context of league-wide competitive balance. each scenario more tantalizing than the last. Social media amplifies every whisper, creating a constant feedback loop between rumor, speculation, and fan expectation. Ultimately, whether Leonard's move is finalized or remains a tantalizing possibility, the conversation around it has already reshaped narratives in the NBA, forcing teams, coaches, and players to reconsider strategies, alliances, and approaches. The story continues to unfold in real time, with every insider tip, subtle gesture, and reported meeting fueling anticipation and debate. In this climate, Leonard's potential arrival is more than a player transfer. It is a cultural and strategic event that captivates the imagination of basketball fans across the world, leaving everyone wondering what the next chapter in this evolving saga will reveal. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.